Hi everybody, welcome back to my car. It's sort of lunchtime. It's Tuesday the 22nd, I think. Fresh off the Marability Minions Retreat. Had such a good time. I spent entirely too much money, but you know, when you're there and the fabric's already dyed, you kind of got to. Still nervous and awkward, so anyway, so I was going to show you my whips, all my current whips right now that I've been working on, and I'm not sure I know I didn't show all of them in the last one, so we're gonna go through them today. Everything that's here with me. I am missing one project bag, and it's a super cool one that I just got at the Marabilia Minions Retreat, but I'll get that in the next one because it's like awesome. And I think I just have stuff I bought in it, like patterns. So today I just have, today I have fabric, some project bags from different people, and my whips. And then my mystery box and the swag bag from Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics, who we love. Hi, Leslie. Okay, so first, this one, and sorry, we're in the car because this is when I have time to do this. So I'm going to do my best here. And again, like I said before, unless I just bought some needle minders, I am not going to remember where I got them from. Excuse me, my hair. Okay. Unless I just bought them, I don't remember, because between Cassie and Gina and Sunspot Creations, who I'm very sad is closing, and Delicious Threads, and I can't even remember all the places, but I like to spread my love and money amongst everybody. So I don't know where all the needle minders came from because I don't sleep enough, so I don't remember things like that. Anyway, so this is one of my newer whips I just started. It's the Stitch Line Typography Wonder Woman, and she was supposed to be, I switched this to Gold Krynic because it's the Golden Lasso of Truth, and I can't remember what color. I think it was charted in gray. So I'm gonna change her crown and her bracelets to Krynic or Petite Treasure Braid, whatever I have. But this was really only a couple nights, and it's 2/1 on 25 count sparkly, because it's not opal, but it's got the silver running through it, Lugana. And then my little needle minder. So that's number one. This one, a co-worker asked for specifically. He just moved into a new apartment, said his walls are bare, so I haven't touched it in like all month maybe, because mania. So I'm doing it 2/1. This is 939, and this is 321 or 817, and then I'm gonna tent stitch the fill-in color. Like, the instructions say you could leave it like that, but I feel like it'll look better if I fill it in. So, but I'm only going to do half stitch because that's a lot. It's over 1 on 25 count. Okay. This is a Mania start. Started after May. I have most of the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I've probably stitched 50% of the ones I do have. So this is the new spring. I already stitched the autumn, and summer started from like 2 years ago, and I got the winter carriage ride and haven't started that yet, but this is a spring garden, so I did that one. They're really cute. The end of the month is the second part, and that one will be done. I did not make great strides on my Farmhouse Christmas series. The cow is almost all the way done, but because of mania and all these other things, they're not getting as much love. I do know this one, this needle minder, I got from Gina, the Gina's Unique Needle Minders. Get a better picture of the cow. And this fabric is Sagebrush from Under the Sea Fabrics. It was a fabric of the month. And again, I picked it because it looked like Wintry Sky, but I think that it looks like Grandpa's old denim coveralls, so it works even better that way to me. Oh, and this one is Sprite from Picture This Plus, because I just ordered the kit. And see the needle minder? That's also Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. There's another needle minder for that too. It's a watering can, but I'm not pulling it out because I didn't think about it till right now. This is The Master and the Macabre, which is not going to be done on time because the house is a lot of stitching. I did get the moon done, so now I'm working on the house. And I swapped, this was supposed to be slime green DMC something, but I switched it for glow in the dark, the neon glow in the dark. And on Ghoulish from Under the Sea Fabrics. Probably should hold something up behind these things on. And this is the merry-go-round, the little red trucks. I took off this needle minder so I didn't offend anybody. I have more. I'll add a different one, but I got 3 trucks done, 1 to go. Love this. 1, 2, 3 Stitch didn't have the cobblestone polka dot because I love this polka dot linen. So I just ordered the blue one. I still think it's gonna look good. So there's that one. This one is from Subversive Cross Stitch. One of my friends at work asked me for it. I started it, I don't know, I think last week, beginning of last week, maybe the week before. I'm just using the leftover threads I have from the Yankees baseball one. So, Subversive Cross Stitch, the original book, and this is one of those pre-mounted. And look how, like, I got asked this weekend at the mirror retreat, did I work hard to make my backs look good? And I'm like, well, I don't work that hard, but no shame. Okay, so there's that one. And then I started this last week. And it's one of the new Frosted Pumpkin. It'll say summer camp, something campfire. I forget. But I swapped this color for, it was supposed to be baked apple Weeks Dye Works, I think. And I used one of my floss of the month from Victorian Motto Shop. I made this needle minder myself. And it's on Galen 32 count Lugana from Under the Sea Fabrics. This one was for Star Wars Day, so I only stitch on it at work, and this is how far I got. So it's the Jedi Rebel Princess from Fiddlesticks AU on my big, I have a huge piece of this, it's over 2/2, because on 25 count Sparkly Lugana. And I got a little bit prepared, like I pulled things out of project bags, but so I could show the project bags too. So I wasn't super prepared, but I figured I should go. I did make a video like a week ago, and then on the laptop, and didn't get it posted, and then I was gonna have to figure out how to edit it, and I already learned how to do this on my phone, so it's like number 2 never even happened. What are you gonna do? Okay, so this one is a Mania start, and it's All Souls Veerlanden on Chloris from Under the Sea Fabrics, and I'm doing an all B5200 because this fabric is gorgeous, and what are you going to do on it besides a solid color piece? And then just because I'm weird and I notice shit, Look, they have faces. They have little faces. I wasn't the only one that noticed it. Somebody else did too. So it's not just me. Okay, and then I haven't touched this one in a minute, but I need to catch it up because the third part I just got billed for. It is Welcome to the Forest from Country Cottage Needleworks. Haven't got much done. I'm not looking forward to all the green, and I got to fill in the flags and finish these flowers. And then I do have the deer done and just got billed for the third part. So my little hedgehog is from Stay Home Stitches, and I don't remember this one, but I love this one. He's so cute. Okay, let me move these. Excuse my mess. This one I haven't touched in probably all month, but it's the, I forget the designer, but it's on Etsy. I can find it if anybody wants to know because the pattern's in the little bag, but it's the Handmaid's Tale, and I converted the whole thing to Moselle cotton. And that's one of my favorite needle minders. I'll leave the needle there so you don't get offended, but you know what it says. So it was in different colors, and I didn't like the green already, and I changed the orange. I just made it pink, and I picked a pretty blue, and it's all Moselle, and it probably wouldn't take a lot of time to get it done. So, and then a couple more over here, and then like last night, because my daughter was sick, so I didn't go to work. I was going through and I found all of my whips. I think they're all in one thing, so now I just got to go through and get them a little more organized, and then one of these days I'll show you all these old ones that I haven't touched in a minute, because I do have a Haid I'm working. I have a couple of Haids and another full coverage that I haven't touched in probably 2 years. Anyway, so Amania start. Here's the backer. This is ABCs of Christmas from Lizzie Kate. And my Grime Garter skirt is in Faye's Crafty Creations. And then when I was going through my stuff last night, I just bought this because I had to have it now that she's retiring. I already had it. So gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the other one, because this one came with the Weeks Dye Works conversion, and the one I have that I found last night was the original Classic Colorworks. So I might just keep the threads, because why not, and sell the pattern on one of the unloads. And this one is on Fraser's Ridge from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. I get sparkly linen from her and plain linen from Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics. But I think because I have so much linen now, and I wasn't sure, I clarified this weekend, I wasn't sure, because 32 count's my sweet spot. So I wasn't, and all I hear is you can't get Jobelin, can't get Jobelin. But I wasn't sure if it was the 28 count, which I don't hardly ever get, or the 32 count. Leslie said she can get the 32 count no problem, and Jobelin is my absolute favorite. And I'll show you, you know, I'll help illustrate the difference between the Jobelin. Probably have some Lugana here somewhere, and the linen. So anyway, so there's that one. And this is my Whipocalypse piece that I like, but I just don't, I think it's Ada. I just don't want to stitch on Ada anymore. And then, so I don't know what happened to the original pattern, because I have everything. I have the whole kit except for that. And I have my working copies, but somehow, because it'll say Be Joyful over here. So there's like 3 lines that are missed between the 2 pages. So I'm going to have to figure that out. And this one, like, I was working on him and I love him, but the colors aren't looking as good as the original picture. And I'm hoping that the back stitch will help, because I was a little disheartened by that, but it's my current Apocalypse piece. But I'm switching, and I'll come back to him later. So I'm going to switch out to, I'll show you in a minute. And this is a Mania start. So sorry, security guard was like creeping along the back of my car. Anyway, so this is the hands-on design, White Christmas zinc houses. This was like 2 nights of stitching. It's almost done. I don't have that much left to do. And I have the first 6 out of 9, and I did get the finishing kit. And this is the called 4 weeks Dyeworks linen. So these are going to be easy. Okay, this is the red and the black 2 from Prairie Moon on Buttercup from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's so pretty. Got to decide what color I'm going to do the accents. But I love the fabric. Making a huge mess over on the side of my car. Okay, and this is ABCs of Halloween from Lizzie Kate, and this is on, oh, it must be Stephanie's because it's opal. Let's see if I can find out. Busy Izzy. It was the March fabric of the month. No, I think it's gonna look great when it's done with all these Halloween colors. So there's that. Okay, and this is my Minerva that I was hoping to get done at the retreat. So clearly that didn't happen. What the heck? Go away. So I did make quite a dent, and then I stitched on her left for a few hours last night. She's coming together fabulously. This is Hurricane from Under the Sea Fabrics in linen, 32 count. Okay, and not knowing it, because I ordered 2 fabrics from Leslie for Christmas rules, because I'm totally copying Sammy J and getting Christmas in Williamsburg. Mine's a little bit darker than hers, but we still think it's going to be great. And I ordered, didn't know it at the time, but I went ahead and ordered Hurricane for the boot club. I already had Hurricane and didn't know it in the linen. So this is the linen of Hurricane. And this is the linen, or no, Carly, this is the Jobelin in her Hurricane. So you just get a much softer. This also, guys, this is the pattern that we got for being at the Mirror Retreat, and the little, let me see, the needle minder that matches. So we got a whole, basically kitted up except for the fabric. And then we all proceeded to spend more money with Leslie for the fabric. So that's basically the pattern right there. And so I got the mask done, and just underneath the mask, and it's going to look so good. So that was another start. Minerva was a start. This is a start. These are all May starts. But same colorway, different fabric. And Jobelin it. So I just like touching it. It's so nice. Okay, so those are those. And then my Apocalypse piece that my hair's itching my nose. So this is where I'm at. This is what I'm going to switch to. Storytime sampler from Frosted Pumpkin. I don't know how the highlighter got there, but good thing it's all out of the way. So I got the first 4 done, and I used DMC Variegated 105 for the frames because they look old book antique-y to me. So I really liked, instead of doing all the different colors. Kind of just because they were like random, and at the time I wasn't really buying any of the specialty, the fancy floss yet. So this is all DMC. I did put some Krynic. Oh, this is a Mosale silk. I forget what it's called because this was like 3 years ago. But I have the first 4 done, and like for the key for the secret garden, I used some focus. There we go. Metallic that I already had. It's the same one I used for the brick road. And did I put it someplace? Oh, and around the pocket watch. So only 8 more to go. But I did just pull all this out. I found my, because I had a Frosted Pumpkin Citrus, been using a lot of the same colors a lot, so I just sort of had one floss box full of their colors, and I finally found it the other day because I need to do some serious stash organization. Shit's all over the place. Anyway, so, and I want to say this is like platinum from Picture This Plus. It was one of my very first dyed fabric purchases. So I have a couple of whips at home, but I'll show those on another video that I was actively working on. But when I got this, and somebody finished it and got this frame for it. So I got this frame because somebody had this in there and it looked really cool. Let me show you. Because it's all lacy and stuff, just like the frames inside. So you can't see that. See what happens when you gotta do this shit in your car. So it perfectly fits in there. But then I had the frame, and like 2 years ago, my daughter Tatum had surgery, so I was out of work for a little bit, for like a week. So I stitched Anna, and this is on, look at that glare, under Black Cold Sun from Classic Color Works in 32 count Joblin. It's all called for, no conversion. Haven't attempted yet, still 1/1 skin. I did create a collar for the cat out of the leftover beads because why not, but she looks great in this frame. And then these frames went on clearance, so I have 2 more of these frames, and I have Gigi started at home somewhere, and now I'm working on Minerva, so I think I might just put the 3 witches all in the same frame. We'll see, because like Gigi's might not look good in this color, this brownish color. Hell, Minerva might not even look good in this color. But I mean, except for the glare, you couldn't, there's not a better, I don't think there's a better fabric I could have picked for her. And I just sort of put this in there to see what it was going to look like, so it's not framed super great. One of these days I'll have somebody professionally frame it in this frame, I think. But so this was my show and tell at the Mirror Retreat. She's so pretty. So there's that. My stomach's growling, don't mind me. So those are all of my whips. Now, these aren't purchases. Well, one of them is. So I already had Lady of the Flag, and my best friend Tiffany, hi Warface, has Lady of the Flag, and she sent a bunch of her stuff home with me because she's not using it. And on mine, my Lady of the Flag, the envelope was gone because I had, this came out 2011 or 2012, and I had small children then. So the envelope is gone, and there's like something stuck to like right here, so you can't see what the symbol is, and some whatever. So I have Tiffany's because I was gonna, you know, I'm probably going to use hers and whatever. So, had Nora sign it for her. So, look at that. And I only took 2. So I got my 2 out of prints done. And so, Tiger Lily... Okay, so... Merry Christmas Crypt Club from Prairie Moon was one of my unicorn patterns because in the couple of years from having kids and coming back into stitching, I'd never even heard of Prairie Moon. And I don't like a lot of their stuff, but there's some. And then, like, I had the black and the red too for a minute. And then, so, like, I got the Prairie Moon. And my other unicorn pattern was... Tiger Lily. And I had Nora sign her. I got her just in time to take to the retreat. So, like, I keep watching these on eBay. I got it on eBay. And so there's still, I saw one ended the other day for $100. Just, oh, well, it had the embellishment pack. So, still not terrible. But I got this one. Lilac and Iris. I think Iris. I didn't bring her out. And well, these were 3 were the auction for $83. My closing bid was $83. $83. So yay me, because she goes for $100 all by herself. And I got 2 other mirror patterns. One I already gave away because I'm not going to stitch it. It's lilac. Purple's not my... I'm that girl. Purple's not my favorite. I don't like purple in general. And then when they sent it to me, I still need to go leave feedback. They sent me the Needle Fairy. They sent me... Which I passed on because I already have that one. I gave to my friend Angela. There was a Chatelaine. One of the mini ones. Like a bell pull. There was a Victoria Sampler and a Samsara Easter Bunny bumblebee thing, which I passed on the Needle Fairy because, like I said, I already have her, and I passed on Lilac, and I kept the other one even though I think I might already have the other one, so I gotta check. I paid for that X-Stitch app, and I just... so time consuming, but I really need to start using it, so I stopped doing multiple purchases of the same thing. So it's my other unicorn right here. There's only one more Lizzie Kate pattern that I like have to have before the rest of them are just wants. So unicorn, got her $83. So I got some fabric for her at the retreat. Super excited about it. Crinkly. People who don't like crinkly, sorry, not sorry. It means you got something cool in the mail. Well, I didn't get this in the mail, but how good is this gonna look? This is 32 count Jobelin in Ophelia from Under the Sea Fabrics. I think that's going to be amazing. So now I just got to start working on her embellishment packs and stuff, her beads. So here's my fabric purchases now. Okay. So this is Ophelia. It's pretty oranges and yellows and peachy color. So pretty. This is Apollo. And it's sparkly linen from Under the Sea Fabrics. These are all from Under the Sea Fabrics right now. This is the other half of the Jobelin and Hurricane. So pretty. I'll clean all this up. And this one, which I love, and I cut it in half and split it with one of my friends. And now for the life of me, I thought I kept the tag and I can't remember what it was called. But it's a good Halloween piece. It's gray and purple. I like the Halloween stitches. I cannot remember what this one is called right now. I'll try to find out. Okay, and Denise from work asked me to pick her up some fabric after she couldn't go to the retreat. She asked for oranges and greens, so I picked up, I believe I have this in linen or Joblin already, but this was part of the piece I picked up for Denise, and it's Bahama Mama in 14 count Ada. And like I said, I know I don't like Ada, but I also have a daughter who kind of stitches, or if I find the right low Halloween pattern, because I love the Halloween patterns. And this one, I might have been crazy, but we're gonna try it. Because I have some stuff that I think will look great on here, because like I said, I didn't bring the patterns that I bought, so this is just the fabric show. This is my fashion show, my cross stitch fashion show. So this is autumn, but look at how crazy they didn't have it in a smaller count or I would have bought it. But it's 46 count. She had 55 count, y'all. 55 count. That's crazy. Anyway, so this is autumn. It's very nice, like Halloween or prim piece or something. It's gonna look good on here. I just gotta make sure I can stitch on it because it's tiny. And then this one's 40 count. It's properly primitive, and I kind of have an idea. I gotta make sure it'll fit because I don't know if it'll fit. But it's 40 count, so look at all that. So 40 count, and I have a couple pieces 40 count, but I haven't stitched on them yet. Where'd the yellow go? Okay, and then this one, because I'm totally copying Sammy J. Hi, Sammy. This is Christmas in Williamsburg with the gold sparkle, and mine's a little bit darker than hers is. It's more coppery, but we do still think that Christmas rules will look good on here. So we're super excited about that. Back up. And like when I ordered this and the hurricane, I told Leslie, I said, you can deliver them to me at the retreat if you get them done. If not, go ahead and ship them. I don't care. And she had them, so yay! I didn't have to wait too much longer. And thank you for that, Leslie. I hope you didn't feel rushed or anything, but yeah, definitely wanted that. Now I didn't really, like I said, I don't have the patterns, but I do want to show you one of my favorite tools. We got this at Costco a couple years ago, and it came in a 2-pack, and it's I don't know if they still have them, but if they do, I gotta find these online somewhere, because the inside part of this came off on the black one. But I use these on road trips in cars because you put it around your neck and you have light, and then it doesn't distract my driver. And then the red is for night, but that's hard to stitch with, so by the time I have to get down to those, it's like, okay, it's time to stop stitching because it's too effing dark. So this is super cool, and it's on wires, so you can adjust it, you know, however. So just, if you see these and you stitch in the car like I do, or in bed when somebody's whining that, come lay down with me, but I'm stitching, this works when you don't have any good light. So next I'm going to do the needle minders, and my lunch has gone over now, but shh. And she gave me like a counting pin, Frogger deal, I don't know where that went right now because it was loose, but Regina, the sweary stitcher, made these because we're the Austin snarky stitchers, and it tickled her that the upside down heart looks like an ass. So we're the asses. And then she got these from Tea Turtle. You guys don't know this yet, but I just turned my blinker and my bright lights on because it's too hot to not have the air conditioner on. So I hope it's not making too much noise, but focus. There we go. That's better. So Regina made these for the asses. She gave them to us at retreat. Now, the rest of my needle minders. Sorry, my shirt's creeping up my back. These are all from Nessa's Needle Minders, Vanessa Granados. I've been in her group a while, I think, but I hadn't ordered anything yet, and then I spent some, a bunch of money. This one's for Tatum, my daughter. She's 11. She likes unicorns. So, and you guys, she's got clay needle. This was $10. $10. Focus. So, she uses the good magnets on the back. So she had this one, and then I picked this one for myself because she reminds me of Gorgeous. Like, if that's what she's supposed to do, I don't know, because don't copyright hound me. She's just cute, but she looks like Gorgeous. $10. $10. And even the slightly bigger ones were only, there was one I loved, but I think I didn't buy it, but so I think they were like $16. These ones are like $16 or $18 from everybody else. So go show, it's Nessa's Needle Minders on Facebook. Go show her some love. So these are the clay ones, $10 each. One's for Tatum. She loves all things pink and girly and unicorny. And then I got this acrylic, the Tattoo Jasmine, the like pin-up-y. That's why I like them, because I'm not super into the Disney stuff, but I do like these little really wish it would focus. There we go. So Jasmine, Belle. That's the trick, putting it right in front of my face. It says till the last petal falls. And Ariel, she's a siren. These are the Tim Shoemate pictures. And I have a different version of this one that I got, I think, from reached my maximum file size, so now I gotta cram 2 videos together. So anyway, Snow White. Snow White is my favorite princess. So I got that one, because isn't it great? Ow, that hurt a bit. Okay, so this one could have been worse, because the one I saw, somebody took a picture of the board, was gone by the time I got up to there, or I would have bought that one too. So, had to have it. And then these plain card ones were, like, after the fact, I went in there and took a second look around. Focus. There we go. And, you know, red is my favorite color. And I love these old school, like, vintagey. It says 3 clubs. Like, Y'all, if there's an actual plain set of cards, which I have not done any research yet, that look like this, let me know because I want them. Look at that. Isn't that great? And then the last one, the Joker. So, got those. Okay, so that's all my needle minders. So next I'm going to show my project bags, and then I will go over the goodie box from the retreat. Okay, so or drop my phone. Just, why not? Get that prop back up there. And I think it turned around, but whatever. So this is my Wonder Woman, and I have matching grime guards. These are from Faye Kuhn at Faye's Crafty Creation. She just opened an Etsy shop, but I don't know what she's got all on there yet. So this is a grime guard. This one I got for Faye. It matches this bag. This one has a handle. And just like the needle minders, the project bags, and the fabric, let's spread my love. Because they all do things different. They all have different fabric. This one's from Faye. Somebody told me about it and I hadn't seen it yet, but immediately had to go purchase that, and I have that one in the grime guard too. The only other, I have this one in a grime guard. Okay, I won't say who this is from, but I won't be purchasing from them anymore. This took, like when I bought it, it was like almost Christmas, and will it be okay if it takes a little while, a couple weeks? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And then it was, well, do you like this fabric better? No, I want what I ordered. Okay, now it's cute, but it's kind of poorly made. It's more like if I had attempted to make one of these and gave it away, not charge somebody, because I mean, it's cute, and maybe they're just learning or just starting out. But it also took, when did I get this? In February? I ordered it in December. These threads, it's sort of like, I don't know. If you're going to charge money, I just feel like it should have been a little bit better made. So there's that, but I won't tell you who that's from because, you know. But this is the grime guard that came with it, and it's like barely fits around the Q-snap, barely. And then it's all kinds of loose on the inside. There's loose threads in here. I don't want it to whole thing to unravel, but like there's one, look at that. And then there's this section right here that's not even sewn. Like, I don't know what happened, but, and it barely fits. Like it, I don't know. I love Faye's grime guards. Faye makes, there's excess so you can roll up fabric if you have. I can't roll up any extra fabric into this one. It literally barely covers the Q-snap. And I like to, my friend Sherry says Frankenstein. I like 8 by 11. So just FYI, the 14 by 14, no, 11 by 11 grime guards work on the 8.5 by or 8 by 11 pretty well when there's And I got this from Tracy P. When you're like in a corner and it's in your way, if you do this, it helps tuck this out of the way. So that's one of the better tips I've gotten, and that was from Tracy P. So anyway, this one I asked Faye if she had any pinup girl stuff, so she went and found this fabric for me. So I have the bag and I have some grime guards, and I absolutely freaking adore it. And look how perfectly she lined it up. Whether she did that on purpose, I don't know, but look at it. And then this one has the handle. This one's from Faye. It's just my little, just a little like Edgar Allan Poe-y one. Nevermore. Something wicked this way comes. It's got the raven. There's still stuff in it. And then I have other one. These are just my new ones, basically. That Wonder Woman one I've had for the longest amount of time. The one from Faye. And then all of these have just been, except for that second Wonder Woman one, all of them have been ordered in 2018. And Linda, my friend Linda, she's Stitchers at Heart. They have a Facebook page. This is project bag from her that Lady of the Flag is going to go into, because, right? So it's beautiful. I love it. And then this one with the hedgehogs. Look at the hedgehogs. Hedgehogs and ladybugs. My friend Angela had the fabric. She had a project bag, and I asked about it, and she's like, well, I might have some of the fabric left. So she sent the fabric to Linda to make me a bag, and this is all of the fabric they had left. So she made me a bag the best way she could. So it's a full front the vinyl, with little coordinating mushroom house. Super cute. She embroidered my name on the back. So, and it's quilted. She's a quilter. So I love it. Thank you, ladies. And then this one is from Joy Hallmark, who was at the retreat. I know you guys don't know, but I kind of like all things pinup. And if I could afford to dress like that all the time, because I'm a big girl, I would. And I love like the hair and stuff, but I don't have time for all that. So my hair's either like this in a ponytail or I curl it. But she had this, and it was $25, and people are like, there's not, like Regina, there's not a more perfect bag for Carly. So, excuse me. The other one I got that's not here, so it's at home, is from Joy. So it's much bigger, and it says Vicious Villains, and it's got Maleficent on the back with, I'll show you next time. It's gorgeous. I snagged the last one, so yay. Excuse me. Love it. It's amazing. And I put this one down, and then did, like, Saturday night was like, yeah, I'm gonna take that one after all, because I was trying to be good, and then I stash unloaded something, and so I bought it anyway, and I paid for it with the thing I sold. So yay. But I love it. And okay, so that's it for my project bags. Now let me get the box of goodies. Okay. Oh, it is Iris. I do have it here. This is the other one I got with Tiger Lily. Oh, I have some threads I can show you too. So I got my Victorian Model Shop. These are just the new gassed colors that came, I think, from Cindy Sorley. So this was the box I picked. because all of the really cool Wonder Woman ones were gone already. But this is a personal favorite quote of mine, and I have it on lots of stuff, and probably need to tattoo it somewhere on my body. I have little notebooks, and I just love it. Like, for myself, not for any other reason. Probably not the same reason everybody else does, but it's personal for me. Oh, and before I forget, look how cute is this. I have my threads for Minerva in here. It's like $4 at Joann's. And I got a paper doll that matches this. I swear I was born in the wrong decade. Okay, so these are my first color in cotton. I'm not going to take them out of the package because I already have so much shit to clean up. So these are my first color in cotton. I'm not sure if this, how many I ordered, or if this is for 2 months, because I thought I ordered for the cutoff for April and didn't get anything. So I'm not sure, but they're gorgeous. They're pretty. I gotta find something to do with them. This is what I sold to get the cherries bag, because I, in all my Lizzie Kate frenzy, I accidentally bought this twice, and my daughter was sick today, so I'll get it in the mail tomorrow, I promise. Gotta send her a message. This is my 1, 2, 3 stitch order that I was hoping came before I left for retreat on Thursday, and it did not. It came on Friday, but still. So these are the Minerva beads. And this one, it was on clearance for my daughter. It says, believe there is still good in the world, and then it's be the good in the world in the different colors from Cherry Hill. So my box, let's go with the box. So I got it from Debbie Dubla. I'm sorry if I say that wrong. I didn't get to find her before we left on Sunday. I did post in the group. Thank you very much. I loved it. I did do a little bit of trading because I use more things than my friends do. So I forget what I had traded for, but she didn't like these, and I was like, those are cute, I can use those. So we traded for one of the items, and at this time it's escaping me what I traded it for, but how cute are those? So Debbie didn't buy these for me, but I like them, and whatever I traded went to a happy home because she freaking loved it. And I have a lot of stash, so it's not a big thing to me to not share. And I got a Groot Pez dispenser. Before I forget, I had saved the wrapper, but me and the kids in this box was a Sour Bright gummy sloths, which were super cute, and me and the kids ate them yesterday. And apparently there's Deadpool with the little hands when his hand got cut off and it grew back. Regina, there's Deadpool ones that we need to find of his little hand. Anyway, so this is my Spider-Man, like, sticky wall walker thing. Spider-Man is my oldest kid's favorite, so I'm going to give that to him. There's stuff that just, I'm trying to separate. Okay, now, y'all, we stayed at the Courtyard Marriott. Look what they did for us. They put a little cross-stitchy welcome sticker on it. Look at that. So I kept it because, sorry Regina, I stole it. This was my Something Froggy. It's Most Sale in the color frog. These are threads that were in the box. Look at this color assortment. Oh, they're gorgeous. See some Halloween projects. Those were in there. This is my duck for all the door prizes and stuff. And I don't have that here either. But this little duck got me an American Dream lap stand. with the scroll rods, which I was already like looking into buying one. Now I don't have to. So thank you embroidery.com because they donated it. The lap stand, not the duck. So, but see, here's one of my notebooks. I have this. She believed she could, so she did. All over the place. This was a door prize that I won. It's Spring Topiary Garden. I don't have that one. I think I might just do the ladies, but you know, whatever. This was my something red. Red, favorite color, y'all. So I do have some of this at home. It's the red polka dot linen. Love it. Love it. And Petite Very Velvet from Rainbow Gallery. It's super soft. We were fondling it quite a bit. So there was that, and DMC 115 variegated red. That's pretty. I need to go find, I want to say Hobby Lobby has, this is where I found all the variegated before. I gotta go see if they still have some. This box was in there, and these highlighters. It was a 4-pack of highlighters. And then I put the mirror project, because they gave us all of the threads in the bead pack, the beads, the Mill Hills. Like I said, we only had to get the fabric, and then there was something about we were gonna start them all and take a picture with Nora, and that didn't happen, or I missed it. I'm not sure, but so that was in there. And I got black sparkly. This was my something sparkly petite treasure braid. This needle minder, Disney needle minder was in there. How cute is that? And maybe that wasn't my something sparkly. I don't know, because I got these two. These were in the box, so these might have, oh, these were the embellishment. I got Regina, the Sweary Stitcher, is trying to get like a collection. Oh, this was in the red thing too. And I believe that will go right on one of my Lizzie Kate Santas. So she's trying to collect a bunch of scissors. So one of the things in this box was scissors, so I gave those to her. And there was a Maleficent doll, like the Rock Candy, like Funko Pop, but Rock Candy is a different brand or different style without the giant head. But Sammy, who's you know, we had so much fun. So Sammy got this in her box, and she doesn't do scarves. So she was like, here, Carly, I have something for you. And she handed it to me all wrapped in tissue paper. And then I had heard her daughter say something about the, you know, the Maleficent earlier. And I was like, well, here, I'll trade you. So I gave her the Maleficent doll and got this handmade, gorgeous infinity scarf with the Supergirls. Okay, so I think that was it for the box. These were the grab bags. I got a $10. We got cards, surprise gift cards for embroidery.com, and there was a pattern and these Nora postcards, and so this is all from the swag bag. So we got one of these telescoping magnetic things, cross stitch coaster. There was a chart, but it's Hardinger, so I gave it away because I worked too hard to cut holes in my fabric. Because I'll mess it up basically and then be mad at myself. So we got this from Cherise Smith at Stitchingly Along. It's a little Frogger. Got Wolverine. And this from Nessa's Needle Minders. This was in the bags. We all got little, they varied. They ran all of the gamuts of things. This bead pack from Witchelt. I think Witchelt sent the Nora cards because they were together. So this is from Witchelt. Look at those. Excuse me. Needle threaders. And Stitcher's lotion, which after my daughter got sunburned, we used quite a bit of this on her. So we had a damn good time. I can't wait to do it again. The only reason I even got to go was because it was in San Antonio, which is an hour and a half away. And now all my girls are planning on this, the one Needleworks in Copper's Cove in July. And I can't go to that one because I have to be in California that weekend to pick up my children from their father. I want to go, but I can't. Kids are more important. Just kidding, they are. So I don't get to go to the next one that's scheduled, but oh, and we got these Under the Sea. And then there was a wine glass, which I don't know where it is, but it says stitch twice, drink once, and it had Under the Sea fabrics on it. Just a stemless wine glass. They were really cute. So I got my prize card from embroidery.com, was a $10 gift certificate. So I have a $10 credit there. And I didn't even know that place existed until this weekend, but I'm glad I found it because they have some stuff that, I mean, well, I'm not going to go into details, but they got some stuff I want. So that was it. That's basically all of everything, except that one bag and the patterns. So I got some Plum Streets. I got Hands-On Design. It was the mid-century. It was the partnership with Summer Stitch House and Ink Circles and Hands-On Designs, where they each did the little tiny motif. So there was that. And somebody set up basically an LNS in one of the rooms, and she didn't have the one part from Summer Stitch House, Summer House Stitch Work, something like that. They didn't have the third part, so I got to find that one now. But you know, I'll find it. So basically that's everything, guys. I gotta smush these two videos together, and my lunch went very long. Don't normally have this much stuff to show. And I was gonna do some vlogging and just never got around to it. So thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing if you do. Sorry, it's hard to move in here right now. Thank you, everyone. See you next time. Bye.